Hello and welcome back to session 9 now. Is it?
Hello.
Yup.
8.5.
8.5. Yeah, we're gonna call it 8.5 because two of our members are missing today. Asa and Layla are both gone due to
Ooh.
Wi-Fi issues.
Who said that?
Um so today's main focus is going to be introducing our new characters. But before we begin, Sawyer is going to lead us in our recap.
When we left off, well, we journeyed with Jarl Augustus and his reeves to Rogate and got settled there. Panlin learned that there was an embargo on steel. Asa forgot she was no longer rich and went on a shopping spree. Jourdain ate funnel cakes and got cured of lycanthropy. Ular revealed that they were a foreign prince and had to return to their country. Layla became the proud owner of a brand new staff. And after learning I was Jarl Augustus' son, maybe, I was very normal. At the end of the day, we bid farewell to Ular and Jourdain, whom we learned was only there to retrieve Ular. And that's where we left off.
Beautiful, concise recap. So yes, Ular and Jourdain are traveling back to Muido along with Jatster and Velafirth. And so the rest of you, Anglin and Adris, are left within the town, the Adventurers Guild, kind of just standing around, unsure of what to do.
I'm gonna be honest, Panlin, I'm kind of unsure of what to do.
Yes. As am I, to some extent.
I mean, I'm kind of stuck. I'm waiting on Augustus's appointment, but I don't know when that might be.
I have a project that I would like to work on, but I need steel or a cannon barrel, whatever would be more available.
Sorry, cannon barrel?
Yes, cannon barrel. It's a
Are you
project.
building? Is the project a cannon?
Potentially.
Okay.
I got ideas from when we saw the
I'm
big.
not questioning your ideas. A cannon?
It's not just any cannon.
Two
You'll see it
cannons?
maybe eventually.
Okay.
Not yet. Seeing my, well, not my anymore, I suppose, designs back at the mining town. I wanted to build on them again. Well, not them, but I want to design again, and I have an idea for a construct that would be helpful to us, I think, at least.
Panlin, need I remind you that attempt number 1 tried to and very nearly killed us?
Well, attempt number 1 was stolen. Well, stolen might not be the right word, but I'm going to use it anyway.
And what's your insurance that attempt number 2 won't be co-opted as well?
I'll be the only one working on it.
Oh, that's what you think.
I'll be the only one knowing how it works.
Perhaps. But I kind of gestured around. A lot of people here. I would just be careful. I'm not entirely trusting of anyone here yet.
The idea isn't just a cannon. It will be concealable. And I won't have it out and about in the public spaces.
Where are you planning on building this concealable cannon?
Wherever I can find privacy, be it a barn or a tavern or a shed.
Got it. So, and once again, I kind of look around. In this walled city, you want to find a barn or a shed.
There's areas outside we passed.
I suppose this is true. I'm just concerned potentially about the Truith invaders coming here. I'm not sure. Unless you're planning on using it against them, in which case I encourage you to start right away.
Well, the idea was primarily for protection of us. It is both a weapon and a tool of support, I suppose you could say. It can protect as well as harm. Not at the same time, unfortunately. I have to choose one or the other.
And ideally not to the same people.
Ideally not either, but...
You're protected, but also shot by a cannon.
Well, hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Make sure the barrel is facing the right way. As someone with a lot of authority on this subject, make sure the barrel is not pointed at yourself.
I'll be sure of that.
I'm something of an inventor.
Are you now? Where now, pray tell, where did you find time for that between running a village and... Well, really just running a village.
Yeah, no, that was my one and only focus. I mean, I built the staff.
That you did, and I commend you for it.
Yep. I mean, Asa built the staff and I put a rock in it. But I built the staff. I'm more of an eyes in the sky type of man, which is going to be useful now that I know I am in fact a prince.
Indeed you are. Pan's gonna make I'm gonna make like a big overlay sort of showy bow.
Okay.
I like that.
Lord.
Oh man, where were you before? Because in Viorthrope, I sorely could have used that kind of respect.
You command it now, I'm sure.
I sure do. And I like kind of pull a splinter out of my forehead from the wagon.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we play the waiting game.
Okay, when you have your meeting, might you maybe ask about materials?
I can say something to that effect. I think it might be best if you joined me.
That would be even better, actually.
I see no issue with that. I figure at this point I've traveled this far with you, Asa, Layla. I see no reason that they can't join me, perhaps be my own personal royal council, which I know Layla will not agree to, considering she is incredibly more royal than me. Rogate is very small, and she runs a country.
Well, runs.
Well,
Might not be the correct tense.
this is true. Where are they anyway?
You know, looking around, realizing they've just vanished.
It's just the two of us.
We've just... You know, to be fair, it's not like it isn't like them to wander off.
This is true. You don't. I almost hesitate to say it. Do you think Asa would convince Layla to sell the gemstone and the staff for money to do more shopping? Should we go to the market?
You know, originally, I was going to laugh at that idea, but now I'm...
Now that you think
let's
about
go
it for
to
a
the
moment,
market.
right?
Let's go to the market,
Yeah.
yes.
Do you have any... Okay, this is gonna sound bad. I know I'm a prince, and I assume I'm gonna get a lot of money shortly. Do you have any money?
A little bit. I have 11 Electrum, but I don't know how accepted that is over here. From what I've seen, you lot just trade in gold and silver.
We used the barter system in Viorthrope. We barely threw money around.
Yes, fair. Electrum's I think it's an older currency, but we still used it on Lantan, primarily Electrum and Platinum, although not much Platinum was thrown around. But
Well, let's see what the exchange rate is.
very well.
Is it?
Off to them.
Should we? I mean, no offense. Should we find someone to travel with? I don't feel like we're in any immediate danger, but there is that letter to consider, and a prince probably has enemies. And I kind of run a finger through my lack of hair.
As
So it just
you
looks like I
run
rubbed my
your
forehead.
hand over your forehead, you feel a presence behind you, and you see that the magpie who has been on your shoulder the entire time just take off and start flapping away as a sharp beak snaps right beside your ear.
Jesus, what the? Was the magpie there the whole time?
Coco, would you like to introduce your new character?
Of course I would. Um, first off, no beak.
No beak, my apologies.
Just
was the
really,
magpie.
really sharp teeth. It was the magpie, yeah.
Yep.
Um,
Magpie bit my ear.
but basically, what you turn to kind of like look at this being, that probably just kind of like jumped up and over your shoulder trying to get to this magpie, is a feathered creature, who, like, these arms that are just basically wings for arm kind of thing with hands on the end of them, and is bright purple, kind of just all the way around, with some white feathering here and there, as long as some accented like yellowish feathering, and then a tail that kind of comes down that almost gives off more of like an iridescent kind of feathering.
And
As I try to grab at your magpie.
I immediately kind of reach for the arbalists. Just like seeing this person jump at Adris, like, what in the blazes?
Just- Probably when I missed the magpie too, I probably was like, fuck.
Good gracious, you have no respect?
Kajunk, the arms fold out. What are you? Did you just get a point in the arbalist at you at this point? Like,
I think where's the magpie right now, sir?
The magpie is floating in the air and it's kind of like looking down at you with like, not disdain, but I can't believe you tried to do that.
I think
Magpie and I agree.
bird could look smug.
if a bird could look
If
small.
bird looks could kill.
I think I would just kind of crouch there and just kind of be watching it, not really paying attention to the two that I just kind of jumped around to try to get the magpie.
Okay.
Be like, here, little birdie.
What?
Here.
Hello? Are you?
What?
That's some sort of
What?
greeting, you ruffian.
Was that an attack or? I'm so confused.
You attacked the bird, which I actually am not opposed to, but you didn't give me any warning.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you?
I'm trying to get this bird.
That's not the answer to the question that was just asked to you.
Oh, right, of course. No. I am, and I kind of do this weird, like, both hands kind of come up and then go down in, like, a bow kind of thing. And I go, Peely the Menace. Who the hell are you?
Sorry, the Menace?
The Menace.
That's
Like
just
a title
that's
you
just your
got.
name?
Yeah, it's a title. People get those all the time.
Oh dear.
Anyway, I'm
you
gonna go
just-
back to the bird now.
You
The
do
bird-
that.
You
Penland,
know that
like I
jumping
said, I
on
don't feel safe.
What?
Nothing. It was about something else, unrelated to the events that just transpired.
Hey, you know that jumping onto someone's shoulder typically isn't a great way to introduce yourself. At this point, he's kind of folding the arbalest back up and slinging it over his shoulder.
I don't know what you mean. I do it all the time.
Yes,
Does
I'm
it
sure that's made you
work?
quite popular.
I wonder. I'm now starting to see where you got your title from.
Well, you know, people don't tend to mind too much, especially when I miss.
You miss a lot.
There's a lot of deconstruction that sentence can have.
There is quite a bit, yes.
It's hard to move in enclosed spaces. And by the way, these wings are like twice as tall as me, which I'm about like 4 feet tall. And these wings are, even though they're folded, if they extended, they're about 8 feet in length.
Of course, yes.
So taller than Padlet. Like,
Well, it was lovely to meet you. You said your name was
Appealy the Menace.
Appealy.
Don't forget the menace part.
Oh, I won't.
I think
Good.
that might be the only bit I remember.
And then I'm now more convinced we should perhaps find an
I'm gonna lunge
bodyguard
at the
of
magpie
sorts.
again.
It's so high
Okay.
up.
I'm just jumping up trying to grab it.
At this
Get
point,
off
we'll see
of
another
me.
woodward come in.
No.
Billy!
Unfortunately-
Stop trying to eat people's pets!
Ah, fuck! You
Oh, there's
weren't
another
supposed
one.
to be here right now. Shit.
I told you to stop running off on your own.
God damn it.
They didn't bite you, did
I'm
they?
just gonna...
You guys.
There was an attempt made.
I think they were going for the bird, but
Which once again I have no issue with. It's just the proximity to me.
Oh, so it's not your bird then.
Oh, it's not your bird?
Of course it's not my bird.
Oh, okay. Then go ahead,
it just
Billy.
it just
Fuck
follows
yeah.
him
Magpie
around.
squats indignantly.
You're not mine. You can never have me.
This magpie just follows him around. I
Oh.
don't know.
In fact, now that I know that you were not trying to attack me, but the bird, I would actually encourage it, so long as you say a healthy distance away from me.
So I can get the bird. You're giving full permission.
Yes, you
Awesome.
have full permission to get the bird, the menace.
Okay, yeah, I'm full on lunging at the bird again. I just want the bird.
Can you make an attack roll, please?
Unarmed strike attack roll.
The bird's AC is 32.
It's gonna be like the strongest bird imaginable. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
That is not enough to hit the bird.
God damn it. We're
So-
indoors. I could just fly off after you. God damn it. Come back.
You watch as the bird like flies up to the top of the ceiling and nests on one of the support beams.
Bitch.
so are they yours? Or I'm very confused about this relationship.
It's... Billy's just kind of... They just kind of follow me around. It's a working relationship at this point. We work for the guild. And Billy's very good at, killing small vermin. Very useful skill. I'm
Very
Karma,
useful.
by the way.
Comma,
Hanlon,
Pleasure to meet you.
comma like the
me-
punctuation?
Karma.
Karma.
Comma.
Karma.
It's a dialect thing. Apologies.
what does karma look like as well?
Karma is a 2-foot tall, lavender skinned fairy with these butterfly wings behind them.
Brown on one
Yes!
side and bright blue on the other.
He's not the shortest! Let's go!
Hanlon, I never noticed how tall you were.
Are you making comments on my height?
I have not referred to you once yet.
Hmm.
And in fact, if you cannot get this bird, I don't quite plan on it.
That's fair. I don't care either way about the bird. Anyway.
Well, it was lovely to meet you. I'm going to leave now.
You two are new in town, yeah? You're new faces. I ain't seen you around before.
I'm more of an old face, probably.
I'm new.
You're new. You do look vaguely familiar, but I don't know. Who are you?
Like every other bald man on the street.
Right? They all look the same, don't they?
All look the same.
See, that feels vaguely discriminatory, and yet I'm not gonna get into it. My name is...
Are you gonna finish?
And then I'm not actually sure
Go with
what I'm going with here.
Do
Go
you
with
not know
actress
your
for now.
name?
Did I... No.
Did
He
you
has
lose your
some-
name?
He
Oh,
has
shit.
some
I've got
memory
several
issues
names.
at times.
I've got multiple names. I just
Oh,
need to
Oh.
one
choose
of
the one that I go by.
those.
What?
It's
What's
very
that supposed to mean?
confusing.
It's not confusing at all. My name is Tamlin Landfair.
Oh, wait.
What?
Excuse
Are you
me?
both
I
Palin?
meet you, Palin.
I panicked.
We
Is
are
Palin and
not.
Palin? Are you a duo? Oh,
No.
that's so cute.
Yes, we're twins.
Oh. What?
Oh.
Okay.
Tamlin,
know,
I'm not
I'm-
good under pressure.
I'm not. gonna
You're really
question it.
not, are you?
You material plane types are confusing. So you know what? I'll believe you.
Material
Really?
plane
You'll
type.
believe that?
Hey, look.
How old are you?
I feel like of all the things that have happened in this interaction, that is like the least believable part of this.
I mean, probably. But who am I to judge?
You know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Twins. You went with twins.
I don't know. How old are you? I think it's we gotta be. How old am I? How old are you and me?
I'm 238 years old.
Wow, you do not look a day over 230.
We are not.
We're
Twins?
roughly, yeah, we're well fraternal, so we came out at different times.
Is that how that works?
You
We
know.
are.
Yeah,
We were
What the hell does
friends.
fraternal mean?
Now dropping to acquaintances.
wow.
Palin will remember this.
Okay.
I'm Palin. This is Adris.
Address. We are going with address. Fibs.
I.
THIBS. Do not forget it. I'm connected with some very powerful people.
Sure.
And that actually holds true now.
Yes, it was almost like I planned it.
Well, good to meet you.
Well,
This interaction has been very confusing.
lovely
Ironically,
to
from
meet
my
you.
own
Can we
side
go?
more than the others.
Yeah, I feel like if y'all are gonna like lie about who you are and what you're doing in places, you should really get your story straight.
Yeah, come on, Adrit. Wait, no. Sorry, what name are you going with?
You work. So you said you work with the guild, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
What is it you do, out of curiosity?
I mean, kind of whatever they need us to do. Like I said, Apeli's very good with small vermin, so like if there's any rat problems, we take care of that pretty easy.
There's a rat.
There's a bird.
Wait, I know there's a bird. I see it.
Are you gonna eat it or not? Stop playing
I
with
can't
your food.
get to it.
You can fly!
Did we meet
told
the
me not to-
exterminators?
I'm gonna like walk up to Karma and like kind of quietly be like, "But you said not to fly indoors because I hit people with my wings."
Okay, that's fair. Do you want me to get the bird?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up and try and grab the bird.
I'm gonna see if I can
Actually-
quietly make an exit while we're distracted by the bird.
I need you to roll stealth for that.
Yeah.
Karma, as you try and start to fly up, the bird notices and just bolts away.
Oh, son of a bitch. How fast is that bird?
It flies at 30 feet.
I fly at 40.
Get it, Karma! Get it!
What can I roll to try and catch this bird?
I'm just gonna say that after, like, probably like 30 seconds of flying, you catch up to it, so you can make a unarmed attack to grab it.
Oh, an attack.
It would be so funny if,
Keep-
like, this
keep in
bird had like
mind-
huge
Oh,
plans,
bitch.
Keep in
and
mind,
it just
this
gets
bird is-
eaten.
Uh-huh.
That would be really tragic.
Please,
Karma,
bird.
keep in mind this bird is probably half your size.
That's fine.
Oh, big ass
Okay.
bird.
I missed anyway. God damn it.
That's why I go for insects. They're dumb. They don't
Yeah.
know to fly away.
I don't think birds are known for their intelligence either.
No, this is a clever
What are you
bird.
trying to say?
That's why I thought
Less
it was
and
a
less
pet.
now.
No, I'm just more talking about like that thing. I'm not even entirely sure what you are, if I'm honest.
Harpy.
You're a what? Sorry?
A harpy.
Do you have ever heard of a harpy?
You can
Let's go with no.
roll an intel.
I
Okay.
don't. Well, I don't think Pamela would actually have ever known a harpy. I'm actually not sure what a harpy is, if I'm entirely honest. Apologies
It's me.
if that's right.
Oh.
Fair enough.
That would do it.
Are you
I
like
say,
the only
having, after
harpy, or
unsuccessfully having stuck away.
yeah, you're just like
I just
You're
walk
just
and
that
they
kind
both
of
follow
like-
me.
you're just that like awkward leaning. Like, yeah, no, I was here the whole
Yeah,
time.
just
Yeah.
kinda side shuffle.
No, there's more harpies. They're just not here.
Right. So you're like a. That sounds like you know the other. Are you like an organization or? I'm
Like
very
teams?
confused about this.
I
When you say like
An
the others
organization?
aren't here,
well, because they're not. I'm the only one.
Harpies aren't really
Fair enough.
known for civilized settlements, you know?
right? Okay, I
You don't
think I
say.
understand. So what? Something.
Why are we
I'm
still
actually not sure
here?
what.
Why
You know,
are-
I'm actually.
Why?
You know why? I'm actually kind of invested now. These are curious.
Wow,
They're
okay.
curious.
That's great. That's fantastic. I'm gonna go find someone who can protect me from certain individuals, and I won't name whom. I'm gonna walk back into the guild hall and see if I can touch the receptionist.
Okay.
So, one other question I've actually had and not had a chance to ask since I came to the city. What does the guild do? What kind of a guild is it? Like,
Exploring, adventuring, we deal with monsters, what have you.
right.
Any kind of odd job that the Jarl needs done, pretty much.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
So we can like take jobs and things here.
I mean, if you sign up, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta sign up.
Good to know. Good
And
to
knowing
know.
about paperwork.
Oh. Paperwork's always been a peeve of mine. So, you two are like. Do you just take the extermination jobs, or do you work for other jobs, or?
We didn't actually discuss what kind of jobs we take, sir. Have we taken, like,
All
on
of
any
the
more
jobs.
serious jobs?
Literally
or,
just
like,
government-funded
Do we
exterminator.
just...
These are just pest control.
You guys have probably taken like some probably like simple escort ones where you have to escort someone through town or like help someone
Right.
with like bringing stuff somewhere, but nothing major or serious.
Fair. We're kind of glorified tour guides. Like, if someone needs to get from one end of town to the other, we can, like, show them the way kind of thing. Or if people need help moving their shit. Like I said,
Oh,
odd
right.
jobs.
Right.
Odd jobs, odd jobs.
It's...
Right. Have I gotten to the receptionist yet?
You have
What was her name? I don't remember. Esad?
a
Or
set.
Esed? Yeah. Hey. So, I mean, I'm just gonna come out and say it. There are two individuals that way who are bothering my companion and I, and I'm not sure what the protocol is, but I would love if they could be dealt with.
Oh, she kind of like peers around you. We're not allowed to take action against them.
What? What do you do then?
Just kind of deal with it.
What does that mean?
And you see that she kind of like fidgets. We've tried. They don't listen.
Look, all I can say, if this was my village, things would be different.
The only thing I have is she like reaches into like the cupboards and she pulls out like a spray bottle. I have this.
I will take it. Is there anything
Okay.
magical in it, or is it just straight up water?
Nope, just straight up water.
Straight up water. Love that. Okay. Perfect. Now, my second point is I would love if we could get perhaps an escort, potentially a tour guide to try and
Mm-hmm.
transport us to the marketplace, because I'm just a little worried about the type of individuals we might encounter here. I don't know what the process is for trying to recruit or find someone, but maybe two. Let's say two. One
Two?
for
Okay.
my ally and
Um,
myself.
Okay. Well, if you put in a request, it will go on the board, and whoever first come first serve.
Fantastic. Well, would you like me to walk it over to the board, or?
You have to fill out all this paperwork, and she like keys a giant stack of paper onto the counter.
Adris, he like eyes widen. I love it
Mhm.
here. Pulls out his own quill and just starts going through it.
Okay. Penguin, while you are talking to Apili and Karma, you can see Adris just flying through stats of paper, just scribbling again and again, flipping the page over.
He is some enigma.
Cool.
So, oh, the address. That one over there. The one filling out the paperwork.
Oh, not the owner of the magpie.
The one the magpie follows, yes.
The one ooh, that's a better one.
It's a... He seems to hate it, but it seems to... As you were saying, it does seem intelligent. And I can't figure out for the life of me why, but... It seems to follow him out of spite, or reverence, or... I'm not entirely sure why, but... Yeah. It's like his not pet, I suppose.
Oh. Wait, so it is a pet?
yes and no. We'll go with yes.
Damn it.
Sir.
He hates it, but it loves him, I think.
Why?
You know, I've asked him, and he
Does he
can't ever
feed
give
it?
a straight answer. No, he doesn't. He actively hates it. More than anything else. Like, that is his. He has called it on record his arch nemesis,
A bird.
and it's a bird. Yes, it's a bird.
What's an arch? What's an arch? An arch at nemesis?
Nemesis. It's somebody
His-
you hate. A lot.
Greatest villain.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like you and that little
Yeah.
fire drake thing.
Sorry, Fire Drake?
Apelia immediately starts looking around like, where's that shit?
One of the locals has a little familiar thing that's a bit of a hazard for Appealing.
Sounds like a
Fires
bit of a
are
hazard
very-
in general.
It's,
Fire Drake.
It's tame level enough.
Exactly! That's what I've said.
Just don't try and bite it, and it won't light your tail feathers on fire.
If. But. It smells so good, Karma, you don't understand.
No, I get it. It does. It smells like a campfire. It's delicious. Whatever. It still's gonna burn your tail feathers.
That is a dampener, I would imagine. As someone who doesn't have a tail, I can only assume.
It'd make it very difficult to fly.
Yes, I suppose it would. So, how long have you been doing this?
Roughly.
And I don't mean attacking people's pets. I mean the official job side
The
of
guild.
it.
Yeah. I think it's been about 7 years.
Yeah.
Ish, give or take. Something like that.
Right. And you just pest control and escorts.
Yeah, for the most part.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Kind of looking
It's
over
easy.
address. How's he getting on? with
Cross the
his-
T's, dot the I, sign here, sign here.
He's like taking his time and making it look very official, so he's probably about like 25% way through the papers.
Hang on a minute. I need to go and speak to this one. He's gonna sidle over to the address, lean against the table. When was that appointment you had with the Jarl?
He has not told me.
Right. And did he give a day at least?
He has not told me. I'm very concentrated on getting through this stack of paperwork.
Right. And when you said you were going shopping, was that like
Thumbprint.
today?
Sorry.
I
I
that
have
sounds far
after
too
this. I'll
official.
have time to kill. So
Right, and when exactly will after this be? Is that like today?
I just have to fit. Look, we get.
I
There's all
don't
those people
think-
back there. We just. I am.
I don't. They're perfect. Well, they're not. They're pleasant once you speak to them.
I don't intend on doing that.
We're both just standing over
here
eyeing the bird in the rafters.
Look,
Does it
I'm
have to be
sure-
my blood? Sorry, go on.
blood. Says
It's a really
fart.
complicated sign-up process, is that?
Wait, sign up. Are you joining the guild or?
No, I'm just committed. I'm not accidentally joining the guild, am I?
What does the front of the paper say?
Did you not read it?
Ascend slowly lifts the cup in front of her face.
So it appears I'm a third of the way through signing up for the guild. Tamlin, I really want to finish this paperwork, but I know where it leads me.
Are you sure there? Why? What is your obsession with paper? Never mind. Later we can talk about that.
I'm an administrative guy. Do you realize how little of this I could do in Fjordrup? It
Is
was like
there?
there was a
Wait.
friggin' barter system. Like, what am I supposed to do?
What did you think you were signing up for?
I assume that this is what you had to do every single time you wanted to post a job.
What job were you posting?
Bodyguards. We need 2 of them so that we can travel safely.
Well, funny you should say. And I'm gonna just turn and look at the other, Apila and Karma.
No.
I wave.
No,
That's
not
what they said
please
they
don't.
do.
Well, I feel like this will be faster, and I kind of point to the 60% of the paperwork that I haven't done.
Mhm.
Address, it has been 20 minutes, and you have signed. How much? How
Does
many?
that
How
mean-
big is?
That can't say stool sample, does it?
Oh my god.
Yes, Address, it has taken quite some time for you to get this far, and you're only a third. Now, I know
like
I'm.
a third and a bit.
Well, you're not even finished that page, and I thought that was. Well, I know I'm not much of a fan of paperwork, but maybe this one isn't the best fit right now. I mean, really, the Jarl's son, as a sellsword?
I see your point. I suppose I won't sign up for anything just because I like the paperwork, but can we please find just anyone else? And I genuinely pick 2 people off the street if we must.
Looking around in here, do you really trust any of them?
By default, I trust them more than the individual who tried to bite my head,
No, they were trying to bite the bird.
which I agree with, but still, it's irresponsible.
It is, but I'm sure they're fine, really. I've been speaking to them a bit. They seem perfectly pleasant.
This is more for you than it is for me, since we're finding your canon.
There's a son of the hour.
Fine, but you're paying.
There was more.
Mm.
Karma, how much? I'm gonna walk over. How much do you normally charge?
DM, what are the going rates for
Going right for protection.
Suppose we're looking for a couple of tour guides.
Okay.
Typically, a simple request is anywhere from 8 to 12 copper. And something like escorting would probably typically be around 9 copper.
Well,
We can
I
do you
have
for 2
3.
silver for the day.
2 silver. I'll
know what?
give
I
you.
will. Because I like you. We can do you for half off.
Nine copper.
Fine.
Done deal. Do you have change for an electrum? Or a silver, actually. Silver would be better.
The fuck's an electro?
The heck is that?
Yes. Do you have change for a silver then?
Yes.
Right. Grand. I'm gonna hand them a silver anyway. They're barring for not giving them a silver.
Get your copper back.
Right. Smashing. Now, Adris is not entirely thrilled, but I can You seem interesting, so I thought I'd employ your services.
Fantastic.
I
You
am
want
not
protection.
entirely thrilled. Yes. That
I
feels like a
mostly
bit of an
want a tour
understatement.
guide. I really think that we can protect ourselves, but he really does not think.
Look, we have
And-
enemies. That's all I'm saying.
Do we?
Do
You do?
I
What
was
are we
not
talking
aware,
here? Is
but
it like-
apparently we do.
Is it like
Right.
actually dangerous people, or is this just like some commoners you pissed off?
No, we have no enemies. What do you mean?
Are you?
Sorry, that was.
Then why do you need
Let me
protection?
just-
Why do you need
Um,
protection?
He's afraid of the city folk. He has lived. No,
I
he doesn't
feel
really
that.
like me talking about this, but he has lived quite a cloistered life, and
How
is
dare
afraid
you
to-
call
It's
me
very loud in the city,
cloistered?
so I understand.
yeah. Come
Yeah.
on, you know its true address.
I am the least cloistered. Oh, there's dust on my shoe. Hold on.
Yeah, see, him. I understand why he needs protection. He's a stick in the mud who's gonna fall over at the slightest breeze.
Yeah.
I
yes,
refute that. I would never go near mud.
Yeah, that's my point.
So primarily, I suppose we were looking for shops, but we kind of cleaned out the main market. I think. Well, not cleaned out, but we had a look there, and there wasn't too much of interest to us. Do you know any more interesting shops? I suppose.
Oh, there's plenty of interesting places. You're looking for something specific, or just kinda something fun?
Well,
Hmm.
now that you've asked, if we're doing this, I might. And then I drop my voice. I might try to find something that can potentially make casted magic a bit more powerful. Not for myself, of course, there's no magic here, but. Just
What do you
in
mean
general.
there's...
Well,
So-
unless you have the Jarl's express permission. That's what I was led to believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
That being said, I mean, something like that fancy might be a little difficult to come by, but we can certainly look around. Oh, I guess, sir, do we know of any magic shops? Don't think there were any on the list.
Like a really dingy, beat up one. Like a shack.
Go to Aaron's place.
Shag.
It's all I can afford. I have 3 copper pieces.
If there was to be magic, it would either be someone would have an item within the marketplace, or I forget what I called it, green home.
Green
Oh,
home.
Green Home might have some interesting stuff for you.
Mm.
Since you cleaned out the market, you said good. We can try Green Home. Guava is
Sounds like
a fun individual.
Okay.
well, works for me.
Couldn't hurt.
All right, to Green Home then.
The green home.
Yes, we
To
will
Green Home.
go to Green Home and
Start walking in
Point
the
out
wrong
other-
direction and then have to be pulled back and be like, oh wait, no, this is
Really?
this way.
Just before we head
Everything
out,
looks different from the ground level.
Panlin, might I have a word with you?
Of course.
And I kind of look at the other 2. Then, can I
What?
have a word with my ally in private?
yeah, okay.
Sure. I take one step back.
We'll wait.
Oh, you
for
mean
this.
private?
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, like, I don't want you here right now, but I will be back shortly.
Yeah, right. Show
Meet
your
us just
secrets.
out. Meet us out
front.
front in
That's a great idea.
5 minutes.
We'll step outside.
What's up, address?
The magic thing is a ruse. I don't necessarily need it, but I don't know if it's wise to give our true intentions away so easily and so freely. So
I mean,
perhaps we
wasn't
can try
going
and find that barrel or that metal is a afterthought, but
Yes, I wasn't exactly planning to tell tour guides I'm looking for a cannon.
right, that completely makes sense.
I'm not that. I'm smart, but I'm not that unwise.
Right. So I suppose I probably should have picked something more legal for myself than
Huh.
magical. Well, we've committed.
They didn't seem to care much.
Yeah. Maybe, you know what? Panlin, for you, I will keep an open mind. This may go well.
There you go. You're doing better than I ever expected.
Ah,
Ham on
well,
the arm.
I must keep my eyes my eyes open, my senses heightened, and my book of opportunity must remain unclosed. I'm trying to be more open-minded because I'm a prince now, is what I'm saying.
I think yes, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I wasn't sure if
Anyway.
there was a flowery way to say that. I'm kind of practicing my princely speak.
Unclosed is a bit.
Unclosed.
Just say open, I think.
My book runneth unclosed.
Huh?
My book is open.
My book's cover doth remain upon the table.
The jacket is dusteth.
We're saying these as we're walking out, by the way, so
Yes.
Yeah.
they just hear us. The book doth remain open.
What
Whoa.
fucking double speak are those two on about?
Ah, hello.
Hi.
Our fine tour guides.
I
Done
We are
with
ready
your
to depart.
private conversation. All right.
Yes.
Away we go.
Thank you very much. So, have you two been in the city your whole lives, or?
I think we said 7
oh hell
years.
no.
I don't even
7
think
years.
this city's been around that long.
Really, I'm not from around here, so I don't know much about the history of the land.
I will be right back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we get
Role
full
play.
control.
Oh boy.
Let's see. I think Rogate is like a century old, maybe. So still kind of
Yeah.
young for a city.
Wow.
My apologies. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Uh,
That's rude.
That's
Well, that's why I said if you don't mind me asking. If you mind me asking, obviously don't answer.
well, it's less the minding asking and more trying to remember, cause it's been a while, and time. Eh.
Ick.
Let's see. There was.
Time tends not to be here.
There was the time.
I'm
About
trying to find where I
years.
wrote it down.
Centuries. 3, 4-ish, 5 centuries, maybe, give or take. Something like that. Somewhere in that ballpark.
Oh, okay.
So around
How many
twice
centuries again?
That's 100.
centuries, 100.
So that's how much am I? 2, 3, 2.
2 sounds right. I think it was 2. Did we?
2.
Like I said,
about the same
time's
as me, then.
funny. Yeah, roughly,
I'm just gonna internally come to grips with the fact that I'm traveling with 3 people who are presumably 2 centuries older than me or more.
Like I said, time
Wait.
is
We're
kind
all
of
your
just
senior.
You keep saying that time works strangely.
Well, yeah.
Where? What exactly do you mean by that?
Well, I'm a fairy. I come from the Fey realm. Time's not exactly an issue there. We just kind of get on with our lives and ignore it.
You know, I am surprised to meet something from the Fae, but I feel like I should have really guessed it at this point.
It's kind
You're
of
from the
obvious.
Fae.
Yeah.
You're- Both of you are?
No, not this one.
Ow.
Just
Not me.
No.
Not
I
me.
don't know much about the outer planes, only of their existence.
That's fair. I don't know much about this plane. Well, I know, like, A little bit.
I mean, you've been here for a while now.
Yeah. There's still the rules don't make sense.
So how long have you been here? If that's again, that's not too probing of a question.
80-ish, close to 100 maybe, somewhere in that range.
Wow. Fair enough. Do you prefer it here or?
Yes.
Right. What made you? Again, sorry if I'm too personal, but what made you leave the Fey realm?
Well, that wasn't exactly voluntary. There was kind of this thing with a wizard who was trying to summon an archfey, but he mispronounced his Sylvan and got me instead, so here I am.
It's always something to do with some wizard.
Right, they're just... I don't understand them. Pompous assholes think magic can solve all their problems, and then they mispronounce a word and get fucking me.
Fair enough. And what about yourself, Apila? So,
What about me?
if you're not from the Fae, then have you always been in the Materium,
Ah.
or?
Yes. Yes. From what I know.
From what? Fair enough.
I mean, like, I've traveled around a bit, so I guess I could have ended up there one time and then ended back and not know.
That is an impressive feat, if so. You'll have to forgive my naivety. The planes were not my study.
Don't really know what a plane is, but yeah, sure. You're forgiven.
Fair enough.
Feywild especially is just kind of wibbly wobbly. It's close enough to the material plane that you can just kind of end up there on occasion and then wander back.
Huh. Fascinating.
I've just come out of my stupor of realizing I'm traveling with people 200 years older than me and would like to be caught up on that. You can just wander into a plane?
I mean, sometimes. You gotta find areas where, like, the veil between the worlds is thin or whatever. Like, yeah, you wander into some weird fucking mushroom circle in the forest, you might end up in the Fey realm, just saying.
I'm gonna
Right.
take note of that.
Avoid weird mushroom circles in the forests.
Yep.
Yes.
Any weird, like, tree structures generally good to avoid. If it looks like a doorway, don't take it.
Yep.
See, that's just taunting.
Exactly.
A door in the forest. That's.
Oh, and if you meet a Fae, don't give them your name.
Or
Good.
do, you know, it's more fun that way.
Well, it's.
You kind of end up getting stuck with them for a bit. If you do. So.
Okay.
Stuck how?
You know, you gotta try to get it back somehow.
Right.
Only way to do that is follow them, try to steal it.
If you hadn't
Mhm.
tried
Very hard to
eat
steal.
the Fae first, wouldn't have taken your name.
The Fae didn't look like a little insect.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting off topic.
So. So earlier, right? You didn't
Yeah, just out of
explicitly
curiosity.
ask for a name.
No,
I
didn't get
chose
the
to
chance.
tell you. Okay, good. Right.
I'm gonna definitely insight check that.
Go ahead.
That's fair. Can I also?
Yep.
Actually, insight is wisdom, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give Pal an advantage.
Oh, that's a good. That's a damn good thing, right? Well,
Oh, good.
Not that it matters. With that 7, you are unsure.
I am aware of the deepest secrets of the universe, and it's all wrong.
Yeah, no, you're
Good,
fine, you're fine.
Good.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm fine, because of course. Then I
Definitely
stop talking immediately.
quote unquote address, if that is your real name.
Oh, I have to stop myself from coming up with a really witty retort.
No one cares about the spelling, by the way.
As this conversation kind of wraps, you arrive at Greenhome.
Green hole.
But here,
In front of you is a two-story building with ivory pillars in front of it, which have been completely overgrown by flowering vines and scale-like leaves. The front wooden door is open, and you can hear a voice talking inside.
Is this the type of door that you've just told us to avoid?
No, this one's a building.
No.
It's in a city. It's fine. We're not in the middle of the woods.
There's a lot of greenery here. I'm not saying we're in
Yeah,
the
it's
woods, but
green home. It's in the name.
that's. I've met people with
You
the last
just-
name Green. It doesn't mean that they are green.
It doesn't.
it doesn't.
Most of the people I've met with green and well, those are Fae. I always forget that the rules are different here.
Now,
Anyway.
if I'm understanding, everything in the Fey realm is taken a lot more literally.
Yeah,
Would that be? That is a fascinating.
you gotta be
concept.
real careful with your wording because verbal contracts mean a lot to some people.
Right.
Pan was currently going through all of this. Like, what did I say? Did I say anything to misinterpret? So this place is like a magical shop, or is it just a
Wait.
this like green home? Is this like a? Well, he asked for something magical, and you brought us here, so I'm asking about the type of shop this is.
Since the talk about contracts, I've kept my lips firmly sealed.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Our descriptor doesn't say what kind of shop this
Um,
is, sir, so you gotta fill that one in.
Yep. So this is not so much a shop as more the person inside is very knowledgeable about magic and magical items.
You know? Let's for shop, but
And
like
they may
Wabba can
they,
hook you up.
they may have a few with inside that might help.
Mm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose a little jaunt inside wouldn't hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go up and I'm gonna like knock first.
Mm.
Come in.
Open the door. Hello, is this is Greenhome? I take it.
Yes, it is. Who are you?
Well, my name is Panlin Landfair. So, and I was just told that this place was an interesting, a point of interest, I suppose.
I see. I am Pueba. It's nice to meet you.
It is nice to meet you too. So,
I cannot understand that.
you can speak to him. It's fine.
I'm being very careful.
Ah, so you can speak.
Well, of course I
Yes, he
can
can.
speak.
To be fair, that wasn't obvious.
Sorry, boy, but
I
I may have
understand
made
that
them a
now.
little self-conscious.
Ah, I thought I smelled karma here.
Hello, love. How are
just-
you doing today?
I am well. The grass is green and I am happy.
Can I roll insight to see if this guy is stone.
You okay? Yeah,
Even
go
need
ahead.
insight? Is he just
That grass is
Um,
real green.
You do not currently see anyone. All you have heard is this guy's voice echo throughout
Oh,
Oh, right.
the house. So
does he
in front
sound
of
stuff?
you, you can roll insight for that. But
Good.
in front of you is a kind of, I don't know how you, the exact staircase that is, but it's like there's stairs on both sides, on the left and right, and it like goes up and meets in the middle, and everything inside is just covered with leaves and vines and various plants. There doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason as to why plants are in the certain spots that they are. There are some that are just free flowing with like a clump of dirt on the ground. Some that are in like potted plant, like in pots. Some that are hanging from the ceiling. With the staircase leading up. There's a set of double doors in front of you on the main floor, and a single door up at the top. And the voice seems to be coming from the double doors at the underneath the staircase.
So, might I ask what kind of services you offer in here?
I see things and research.
Well,
What kind of things?
Patterns. I like patterns. And you hear heavy stomps begin to like echo throughout the house, and the house like kind of shakes.
I instinctually like cower behind Pamela. It's very difficult.
What you guys can see is a like billow of like smoke burst through the front door, or the not the front door, the double doors, and you see these beautiful yellow eyes staring at you with rows of sharp teeth and drool kind of like dripping down.
They've taken us here to kill us, Pamela.
You asked to come here. What do you mean?
Wait, I did not ask to come here to become food.
If we wanted to kill you, we would just kill you.
I think you're
Okay,
scaring
I don't think you
the
could.
newcomers, dear.
you are a little. It is a little intimidating demeanor. I won't lie.
I apologize. One moment, please.
It's gonna disappear and put on a hat.
Comes back like a little bowler. Greetings.
It's incredibly small. It's like almost falling off. His
Yeah.
head.
I'm a lightly pinch address.
Mhm.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
We don't have any meat on these bones. There's nothing to eat.
You are very scrawny.
They do
That's-
have a point.
You're like
There's-
4 foot. What?
I
You
didn't
What if
claim
that
I
happened to
wasn't
you?
good eating either. Neither of us are.
Yeah.
I pinched
mean,
Panlin.
Pantlin's got some meat on him.
Okay, now I feel really
Don't-
offended.
I'm not sure if I should be offended.
Garani. I've got muscle.
Sure you do.
Uh-huh.
Just I've been traveling a lot on low food.
Sure.
Right.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Oh, I wish I could sleep at night. There's this dream thing. Oh, actually, never mind.
Well, now I'm curious.
I know. I hate it when people do that, but I will not be elaborating.
That's fair.
You see a golden light kind of envelop the green dragon in front of you,
He's a
and it kind of like you see his body twist and contort, and he eventually disappears from sight. And you see a young male dressed in a commoner's clothes with a what's it called? It's a specific style of hat. I forget its name.
You did get.
Is it a bowler hat?
And very round glasses. Walk out, and he's holding a book. Greetings.
Greetings.
Are you that thing?
Pueba? Yes, I am Pueba.
Right.
What seems to be the what can I help you with?
Well, we're interested in the art of magic, I suppose. And we asked these two where would be the best place to go in that interest, and they brought us to you.
I see. Thank you, Apili and Karma. I definitely didn't have enough on my plate today as it is.
You're
Sorry about
welcome.
That, but you know I can't resist seeing your beautiful face.
Mhm. Well, so you say you wanted to understand the arcane arts. What specifically do you want to know?
I don't know. I
believe
didn't think
it's-
I'd make it this far.
You said something about the magic doohickey to make casting stronger.
Magic doohickey to make my casting strong. Sorry, I pick up accents.
Primarily to this one. I have all of my utensils already. I'm gonna
See,
kind of push Adris forwards a bit, like, go and speak to him.
Yeah, hi. Hello, and how do you do?
I am doing well. Why are you talking weirdly?
I'm just.
He gets
Perhaps slightly.
uncomfortable around new people.
That's not true. Then I think about it.
This is very true.
Okay, now that.
Very uncomfortable around us.
Huh.
Well.
Oh, now that I think about
To be
that,
fair, you did nearly bite his ear off.
that's true.
I was
I feel
going
like
for the bird.
Going
the bird didn't
for
follow me in, by the way, right?
Bird
The
here?
bird,
Like-
the bird has been cautiously following you,
Yeah, may actually
not
have to
wanting
keep
to
you
get
around.
too close.
Can I insight the bird to see what it's dealing?
Sure, you can incite the bird.
Fuck is up with the bird?
The bird seems very protective of Adris.
Little god bird.
Um. Well, magic to make you more powerful.
Yes, please. Oh,
How much
actually-
more powerful do you want to be?
Well, I've become a bit of a liability in the eyes of certain individuals I've traveled with because apparently my magical skills are not up to snuff. Now,
Your skills are fine. It's you just never mind. Continue.
no, it's purely about the potency of the magic and not my in-battle decisions.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's the rub. Does this
What?
guy recognize me? That's what I wanted to insight. I just forgot.
You can roll.
I'm rolling a lot of insight today, but I'm also meeting a
Yep.
lot of unsavory people.
What do you mean?
Um,
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna say with that 20 that he does have the aura of he recognizes you, and he is kind of waiting if you recognize him.
This, of course, puts me in a very not awkward spot, a completely normal spot that I'm not concerned about navigating.
Uh-huh.
Haha. Yes, I'm wondering about magical enhancers. Not too powerful, but perhaps something that could either, I don't know, make me stronger, or I learn something new, or anything you can offer me, I would love to learn. Of course, not for use within the city, but just for utility's sake.
Um, and you see him pull out his book and begin to like flip through it. On something it's like a common item or something, like not like something. How to phrase it? Like a named weapon throughout history.
Well, here, I'll tell you what, I would love anything that is purchasable for 3 copper or less.
I,
You see him kind of just laugh. 3 copper.
Let me just check my bag to see what else I can offer. 3 copper and 14 sheets of parchment.
I have a couple bit more money.
And a bit more parchment.
you can get a
Well,
bed with the
for-
horses
if-
for 3 copper.
True. But for 3 copper, I can sell you one of my plants.
Is it a magical
Ooh.
plant?
No, it's just a plant. Sorry, but 3 copper is not enough to buy anything of magical substance.
You're really poor.
Yes, I've
Well,
recently
It's not
fallen on hard
entirely his
times.
fault.
I've
One of
very
our-
recently fallen on hard times.
One of our companions that is currently in the city elsewhere.
Spending my
It's
money.
a long story, but yes.
They stole your money?
They stole it?
Well,
Just
okay.
off of you?
No. They
Is
stole
this why you need
a lot
bodyguards?
Yeah. I understand now why you wanted us.
There's a bit more to it than that, but
It's a complex situation. A plant, you say?
Mm-hmm.
what if I... This might not be too much, but I can sweeten the pot just a little bit with some electrum pieces.
Oh,
I
watch
believe
him.
You might know what they are. You seem well studied.
I have not seen a Hutchum in some time.
I'm gonna take a single coin out and just start flicking it and tossing it and catching it.
Okay.
Keely's eyes follow the coin.
Do I notice?
Do you what? Sorry.
Do I notice?
Um,
Appeal of watching the coin.
roll perception. And Appealy, are you trying to hide it?
No.
Okay.
I'm just like, oh, it's a shiny thing going up and down.
You notice Appealy looking at it.
Gonna kind of give Appeal a side eye, and then catch it and just close my fist around it, and then go back to. I had the notes just. Puleba.
Okay. My interest
Don't
in
have
this.
much, but 11 to be precise.
I have a staff I could sell.
Oh, like an
Doesn't
employee?
really. No,
Oh.
like a wizard staff.
Oh, I
It
see.
doesn't really boost anything.
So,
Wait,
Uh,
a stick.
Adris, do you have an arcane focus?
Yes, it's this little crystal I wear on a ring.
Ah. Okay, good to know, because if I'm not mistaken, forgive me, Puleba, for overstepping, but I believe that staff would it just simply serve as a focus, or would there be
well,
other?
the staff does do something.
Oh, good. It does something, everybody.
Does
But
something.
but based on your description of your entanglement with a creature that's nearby, I don't think you would want it.
Go on.
What would it
Creature?
do? Creature?
And you see him like kind of like get flustered a little. I have a staff of bird calls.
Yes, you
Boy,
do.
are you talking about me?
What? No.
The,
Oh, I
the,
think he means
the annoying
the
bird.
magpie.
Oh, the bird. That makes more sense.
Do you have the opposite of that?
no, that's the perfect staff for you.
No.
Andrew.
What? Yeah, no, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Maybe you could communicate with the bird and tell it to fuck off.
I'm actually going to consider that. Now that I think about
Now,
it.
Puleba, does the staff let you communicate, or does it just let you call?
It just lets you call.
Oh.
And I'm out.
Ah.
All
You
right.
call it to you and then I can eat it.
And I'm back in.
Now, Adris, I fully support you getting more involved in magic. I think you're suited. It is my money, and I don't really want to spend it on a staff that lets you do what you can already do with your
Right.
magpie.
That's entirely fair. So this whole time, as soon as I recognize that this guy knows me, my interest in the magical item is completely diminished. Like I'm just
Okay.
stalling for time and trying to figure out an opportunity where I can try and get this guy alone. So I'm
Mhm.
just
Sus.
basically stalling.
Okay.
Hmm. Plant, you said. What kind of plants do you have?
He kind of like just gestures all around him. There's like every type of flower that you would find in nature.
It's an incredible resource.
Thank you.
Can Appealy do an insight check on Adris to figure out why Adris is asking so many questions like this?
Sure. Go ahead.
Do. Well,
I'm gonna roll deception.
Sure.
I'd probably be trying to hide my
Yeah.
interest. Great.
Despite
He
his
was gonna
best
give-
efforts, he is not very sneaky at hiding what his intentions are, and you can tell that he wants to talk to Pueba alone.
I'm gonna lean down to Karma and be like,
I think Hadris, wants to with Waiba.
You're talking incredibly loudly.
I mean, that's fully understandable. Have you seen Pueba?
I mean, yeah, well,
I'm
I don't really get it, but you guys seem
really
to
not the case, guys.
He's not very good at it though, not like you.
Can you whisper or something?
We don't know the meaning of the word shame. You're gonna have to get used to it.
I do not want to.
Do you want alone time?
Please don't phrase it like that.
Totally understandable, though I will have to punch you if you hurt
I promise. I promise I will not.
I promise you won't be able to.
You say Pueba
Oh.
just like hold the book up and just like very intensely is staring at the contents, trying not to engage in this conversation.
It's not what it looks like. Yes, I would. Well, I can't say yes now, can I? Please leave.
I feel like Arva.
Oh.
I feel like
Emma,
I
you
could
can
use
stay.
some air.
Let's
Oh,
go
maybe
look
not.
at the plants
Never mind.
outside.
I feel like you could use some
Yes.
air.
Fine, I see. We're the third wheels here. Come on, Abili.
Apparently so.
Alrighty. Have fun.
Feely's like really proud of themselves at the moment. Like, yeah, just
Okay. You know me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know you.
I figured that was the case.
Were we close?
Not really.
Hmm.
Like, you visited from time to time to gain information, talk about magical theories, as you had, but never it was always more of a work relationship.
Hmm. I guess. Look, I mean, you're a whole dragon, I suppose. I can trust you with this. I appear to have lost my memory. And I'm not quite sure why, but I suspect foul play. And is there, I don't know, any remedy or solution you could think of that could help me along? If there's a plant, perhaps, like a herb, a salve.
There are plants and at this point his whole demeanor has changed and he's become a lot more serious and like not as like goofy happy when
Mhm.
Karma and Appealy are around. There are plants that can bring back memories. Whether or not the issue is something feels off. He's
Off.
going to roll a Arcana check. Something feels off with you. Your aura, arcane energy, it's not the one I'm in. So whether I can't tell if you're a clone or a copy of Ludon or not. It feels off and I can't put my finger on it.
It's interesting because the Jarl said the same thing. Which is
I
something that I
figured as
didn't
much.
tell Panlin, so he's learning this for the first time.
Okay.
Truth be told, Augustus has confided in me that he also does not believe that I am in fact Ludon.
I see.
but I don't know what that
Uh,
makes me.
That does make the situation.
And I'm
can
sorry I didn't
give-
tell you. We had an agreement to keep it under wraps until we got here, but
That's yeah, that's fair. I don't hold any grudges for you.
now I'm not
I-
sure what my role is, but even if I have any, what am I supposed to do? I'm sure it's been a while, which is why I assume I haven't been recognized, but people are going to remember, and then I'll have to masquerade as a man I am not.
Yes. Well, I can give you an herb that will help back memory. Whether or not it's your memory, I cannot guarantee. I haven't dealt with a situation before, so I cannot say.
Okay. How much will it cost me?
Uh, I do not want money. I would like to know what this dream reveals.
Mm. Immediately?
Um, I'm gonna say no. I want you to deal with it, but I do want to know the effects of someone whose energy feels off. What it has on someone who has your energy.
How about
In
this?
case it happens again.
What if I take the herb and if the time feels right, I will consume it, but I'll return to you with either the herb or a memory.
That sounds like a deal to me.
Okay. It's much appreciated.
And you see Pueba nod and walk into the back room and kind of like you hear a snip of like metal shears and walks back out holding a long green stem with 3 leaf petals, and at the top is a kind of blue glittery flower head. Eat this whole, and when you fall asleep next, it should awaken a memory.
Okay. For now, I'll probably just like take it and maybe wrap it in parchment and throw it in my bag.
Okay. Now, is there anything else I can do for you guys? And you see his attitude kind of return back to the way that was when Peely and Karma were around.
I have nothing else.
I don't think so. I think we were just browsing.
Okay. Well, then I shall get back to my studies and I look forward to hearing your results.
Thank you.
Been
It's
a
much
pleasure,
appreciated,
Pueba.
and I will get back to you. And yeah, we'll head out.
Okay. As you guys head out, you see a golden gleam fill the room once again, and you hear the stomps of his dragon form resume.
As I'm exiting, I'll just loudly say, "Oh, we didn't find anything. We're just looking around. But I appreciate you guys taking us here."
Can I roll insight on that tone?
Same.
Yes,
I
you
want to.
can.
Same.
Yep.
Of course,
If you're
yes.
gonna make it that obvious.
Oh, we were just looking around.
Oh well. Darn.
Karma, you're not so sure. But Ophelia, you can definitely notice that the tone is off.
Aw. Didn't go well?
Oh, yeah, no, I couldn't find anything. No siree.
It was very unfortunate.
What a shame.
I'm gonna look down to Karma and be like,
When does it get unfortunate?
What do you mean? Oh, I don't. They didn't go there.
Oh. So probably shouldn't shove it in their face.
No, just drop it for now.
Okay.
Maybe treat them to drinks later.
Where
make
do you
them
guys
feel
want to
better.
go next?
So I just want to clarify, we did not do anything.
We had a great
Is
time,
that-
I'm sure.
You were good. It's
Why
okay.
was a
and I
lovely
kind of
person.
pat it.
You'll find someone eventually, I'm sure.
I am married.
You are?
You're married?
Where's
You
your
are?
ring?
You?
Technically, I think.
You have a
we-
ring?
Sorry, sir. We're married, right?
I thought you were just engaged.
Who?
Engaged. Yeah, me and Ayla.
Engaged, yes.
I'm engaged.
Oh, just engaged? Well,
And you were trying to cheat with Pueba?
I was not sure.
I fully understand. He is.
I
a
don't
piece
like
of
that you
dragon.
fully understand. The fact that you think you fully understand means you do not, in fact. Too much greenery, it would get everywhere. And that's like me actually having thought about it.
Oh. Anywhere else you'd like to go?
I can't think of something in particular.
No, I suppose not.
I don't think what I'm looking for would
How
be
long did we pay you for?
Oh, you got the whole
And
day.
when I say we, I mean fully Panlin.
a whole day.
You paid for a full day?
I didn't know it was that long. I thought it was. Right. Is there. How about a tour of the city then? I suppose I don't really know where else to go.
Yes, I can't think of
You-
any reason why I wouldn't want to have a tour of the city.
Well, you suggest something then, if that's not what you'd like to do, because I'm.
We
the
could
only
tour
thing I
outside
need-
the city. That's new. I've never
They
tried that
couldn't-
before.
What if you guys
Oh,
toured
we
outside the
could
city?
do that. What?
What?
I mean, why would we do it on our own? We know what's out there.
Yeah. We've been there, done that.
You're right. Once again, logic is infallible, and I cannot think of a reason.
You know, I get the impression that you don't really care for us all that much, and I get it. I do. We're insufferable.
That is a level of self-awareness I was not expecting.
You've never met a Fae before. You don't understand how much we understand ourselves.
That?
500 years will
actually.
do that to you.
You know what? The only thing I dislike is someone who's completely unaware of the impression they're giving off. Which is why I, of course, try to avoid that at all times.
Mm.
But I suppose couldn't be that bad. What's the harm? Let's go on a tour.
Yes. I mean, the only thing that I'm looking for, they couldn't really help anyway, but the tour would be fine, I think.
Sure. Tour the
Couldn't
city.
hurt to keep our eyes open.
I think that the only thing that would be able to help me would be, well, what we discussed earlier.
Mm-hmm.
What? What is it? What are you looking for?
I think they're trying to be vague, appealing.
We're trying to be vague,
Why?
appealing.
If they're looking for
Hey.
it, why would they be vague about it?
You wouldn't happen to know any location that deals in armaments, would you?
Armor?
Armaments, like
Close.
weaponry.
I'm sure they
Uh,
will. Is there any outside the marketplace, sir, or is it just at the marketplace where Balance are?
It is just within the marketplace.
Yeah, pretty much the only place is at the marketplace.
Right.
Of course.
I suppose having a look,
Oh, go ahead.
a look there wouldn't hurt.
Maybe you missed
Yes,
something last time you looked.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I spent
yes.
most of my time at the marketplace watching and retrieving funnel cakes, weirdly.
funnel cakes are good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I didn't actually try them.
Well, you should try one.
I
Although
didn't
I
try
suppose with
one
3
if
copper,
you
you might
were
not be able
getting
to
them.
afford.
That is
Okay.
true.
I resent that. It's probably correct.
How can you? Never mind. So
I'm waiting on a cash infusion. I'm sure, the guy is gonna give us some money to play with.
yeah,
You know, I love a shady deal as much as the next guy, but maybe discuss it behind closed doors instead of just out.
Where everyone can hear you,
We're
including
talking
us.
in a hushed tone.
Yeah.
you see, I was only just saying that that person could help, but now he's put money into it, which makes it look much worse than it. It's really not actually that bad. It's just private.
Look, I'm not judging.
Exactly. It's really not that bad. It's just private.
Shall we call it family matters?
We should call it Family Matters.
Fair enough. I won't question. Don't know why you're trying to go out shopping without any money, but I will facilitate a tour of the city.
Well,
I had money at a point. God.
Not today.
well, actually, no, it was earlier today.
Oh.
It was earlier today.
Okay, well then not within the
Oh,
last
so
hour.
it's recent.
Oh, that's
You've
right. Your
not had
friend
a good
stole your
day.
money or something, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, friend stole money, didn't get it. Yeah, you had a bad day.
Maybe we'll
It's-
find your friend and we can help you steal it back.
That's
We could do that.
that's unwise.
You said we were your bodyguards, right?
That would be much
Yes.
more exciting than whatever this is.
Right. My friend is, how do I put this sensitively? A crazy person.
That just makes it more fun. What do we look like?
Yeah.
Are we not crazy people?
Yes, my proximity
That is
to insanity seems to grow yet every
We-
day.
we do find ourselves in peculiar company, Adris.
I started my journey as probably number 5 or 6, like down the list on crazy, and I seem to have been rapidly promoted.
You seem pretty normal though.
I
You are
right?
very
That's what I'm saying. I'm
average.
a very normal.
Very
well,
average.
okay, average is.
I'd say like on a scale of average to average, you're like double the average.
Well, okay. Some people think I'm kind of special.
Oh, that's right, you're engaged.
Dumb people.
Right? Yes. Serb, where is Alar been?
Alar was called away by Jarl Augustus as you guys were leaving, or as he left to
And I think-
just follow him.
Mhm. And I think you convinced her to give you some space to talk to Jourdain and Ular, right?
This is true.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Akili and Karma know Alar as like the guild master.
They're like our boss.
Yeah.
I've not mentioned Alar herself yet, so that's
No,
going to
yeah,
be
I
a fun
just-
revelation down the road. Oh yes, well, my fiance is somewhere around here, I'm sure. Not that I need to go looking for her, but I'm sure our paths may cross.
You make that sound like we should be worried about that? Should we be worried about that?
Are we protecting you from your fiance?
There are a lot of people that you are protecting me from. I'm going to be
Friend,
honest.
Are there?
fiance?
Are there? I thought you
Wait,
said
wait.
there wasn't anyone.
I
Oh.
wasn't aware there was.
I
This
feel
is-
like I've sort of talked myself into a corner.
You seem to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a side effect of talking a lot.
He is a politician.
I am a politician.
Oh, what does that mean?
Well, ex-politician.
Ex and
means-
future.
It means he talks himself into a lot of corners.
That's true.
Ah,
But usually
gotcha.
they're good corners that make me look smart.
I'm sure they do.
Yep.
Called the
Let's
political
go
approach.
to the market.
Yeah. Karma will just point out random buildings on our way to the market like we're on an actual tour.
Hell yeah. Where is Greenholm? On the map?
Greenholm on the map is the purple.
Oh, the one without any green?
I was gonna say, that seems counterintuitive.
The not green one.
Yep.
Got it.
After about 10 minutes of walking through the town, you can hear the market noise as people begin to shout for customers, announcing they have deals and so forth. And just the general livelihood of the city itself. Another 5 minutes and you guys reach the entrance into the market itself,
I would like to
where it's just
immediately make
jam-packed. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, I was saying I'd like to immediately make sure Asa is not back there.
Roll perception.
Great.
Oh, no.
I love that instead of a good answer. Great.
You are unsure if Asa is there.
Asa is in
Keep your
every
eyes
shadow.
Asa is the bird.
Well, armaments, you said?
Armaments, yes.
Armaments and
Ideally.
funnel cakes.
Really not. I have no desire to try them. Genuinely. Also, I don't think the vendor likes me much.
Why? What'd you do?
It was a whole
He
thing.
talked himself into a corner.
A bad corner.
Oh,
that makes
Re-
sense.
I'm
one of
starting
my
to
rare
see
bad
a
corners.
pattern here.
Yeah.
Yes, you're not the only one.
I don't know how this turned on me.
From what you told me, you were told to just go and get the cakes, and then you bought more, and then
Yes, they weren't fresh. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like my
Oh.
pen pal deserves less than fresh.
you know what? Fair's fair. You've got me there. Right, I do not believe I came across a weaponry shop last time we were here. Would you mind pointing me in the right direction?
Only open every other day.
Appealy, you know that the weapon place is like at the blacksmith, who you had
Okay.
previously talked to.
Yes. I spoke to the-
It's that guy.
Right. I'll go and have a look at their wares then. Immediately.
Greetings.
Hello. I'm just browsing for the minute.
Let's see. Well, I can also custom order if you want something.
Well, I suppose you wouldn't be able to do.
Before you say anything, I'm just gonna go, Peely, Karma, why don't you show me where to get funnel cakes?
I thought you didn't want any.
Yeah, you say you didn't
I'm
want
trying
none.
to be open to new experiences.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll
And I
Start
basically lead them
taking-
away so Pamlin can conduct whatever business he wants.
Okay.
You know, you're not very good at this whole like shady business trying to hide stuff deal. You should really.
I was a municipal
other
level
people.
politician, okay?
Yeah, I can
We
tell.
didn't actually deal with that much.
Very obvious.
Immediately. They don't happen to just, sell a cannon. That's just average sword shop. Don't have like
cannon, you say?
I've not said that out loud yet. This is just me kind of looking over the counter and
Can you make a
Hoping for
cannon
a
check?
decommissioned
Well-
cannon in the back.
yeah,
Roll for
something like
cannon.
that.
Well, yeah, cannons are not my forte. I make swords and daggers and sometimes shields. If
Which
you
would
want
be-
cannons, you probably have to go to naval ports or somewhere along the coast.
Yes.
I'm sorry, friend.
That's fair enough. I should have expected as much. I don't suppose you could do custom order, maybe? Or is that outside your...
Oh. It would be a hefty price because it's a new technique and most likely a lot of wasted resources trying to build it.
What if I
So,
were
yeah.
to say just the barrel?
So you just want like the cannon barrel itself, not the like
Not
what
the
to
wheels, or...
use.
Yes.
I don't currently have a mold big enough. I would have to order one from one of the naval countries. Or
Right.
not countries,
yes.
cities.
If I... Let me think on it. You've been very helpful. Have a good day, sir. I need to contemplate.
You as well.
If that's not this is way out of my price range.
Yeah. Gonna sidle back up to the others.
Oh,
No,
great
plain,
God. Why are
please.
you back?
Oh, wow.
No, I don't want anything in it.
Over.
Just
He
just
really
plain.
doesn't like you.
No, those spices. That's what I'm saying. I know that's what you do normally. I'm just saying remove them.
I can't remove the spice from the dough itself.
Why do you not want the spices?
I just
And
want.
spices?
He's complaining about the friggin' cinnamon.
It's the best part.
It's part of the funnel cake.
Don't like cinnamon.
Then don't order a funnel cake. There are
want-
plenty of other shops.
I'm now starting to see the problem here.
I just don't see why this is such an issue.
Because the cinnamon is already part of the dough. I can't just take it out.
Can you make new dough?
No.
That's a tall order for one customer. I'm sure there's plenty of other baked goods shops you could buy from.
Yeah. I'll get a
There's a
funnel
bread
cake.
shop
We'll
a
go
few stalls
find
down.
something else for address.
Okay. Yeah. Now that it's been explicitly pointed out that I'm not very good at hiding my intentions, I'm just gonna go along and find a tasteless baked good.
Oh, hello.
You just gotta
I'm
eat
so
that?
glad to have new customers.
I have so very few because my baked goods are tasteless.
No, so mean.
How can I help you?
Give me your blandest pastry.
And you see like a look of hurt on his face.
Please.
Okay.
Please and thank you, sir.
And
That's
he-
one.
He stuffs like just a small mini muffin inside of a bag for you.
And how much will that cost?
5 copper.
What the fuck?
Apelia immediately starts just laughing out loud.
Carver's just gonna set 5 copper on the table. Like, he's having a rough day.
Why
I'm normally not like this.
We're supposed to be understanding.
My first impression with the last group was so much better.
I'm sure it was.
Hanlon, you could attest.
I will make no comment.
I usually command a lot more respect, I promise.
You did try to command us, that is true. Didn't work out, though.
Okay, enough out of you. Thank you. This is very kind of you, and I will be sure to enjoy this muffin.
I hope you do, sir.
Oh, I sure will.
You see, like tears start to like form in his eyes.
No.
Oh no!
Oh, look what you've done.
You pissed off one guy,
We
and
will
you
say
made
it.
another cry.
And people call me an asshole.
Uh,
I don't know what I did
Karma,
wrong
maybe
in that
you should follow
interaction.
him around more. It'll make you look good.
Honestly, I'm not sure that one was entirely you. He seems like he's got something else going on.
He's got it. He's got issues. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, we should have left the store before we cut
No,
that.
we're walking away.
Just end the front of the shop.
Silent tears just start streaking down his face.
I just slowly sets another copper on the counter.
I'm hoping in the distraction, the ensuing chaos, no one notices that I just kind of put the muffin in my bag and don't eat it.
Sure, you can get away with that.
Mmm. That was good.
You ate that really fast.
That was small.
I mean, it was a mini muffin.
That's fair.
Mini muffins don't last long.
Yeah, that's because your teeth just shred them.
So we're with you guys for a full day.
I mean, if you want,
Yeah.
you could tell us to fuck off. We'd still take the money.
Why have we not done that yet?
I don't know. You paid for us.
You didn't mention that was part of the arrangement.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
It's kind of a thing you can do to anybody. I just didn't think you were that slow to catch on.
Oh, wait. Wait, Karma.
Yeah.
He's never had this much cash before. He wouldn't know.
I'm a very important person.
With 3 copper to your name.
Uh-huh.
Temporarily.
That's right.
Again,
Do you
to his
need-
credit, he normally has a bit more.
I
But
normally have a bit more.
I get it.
I
It's
normally
been
have a bit
rough
more money
day.
and status.
Do you
Could
need
always
a-
pay us to get your cash back.
The cash was spent.
we'll confront Asa.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole thing.
mean-
Unfortunately, I'm gonna kind of turn Addison. First, I wasn't able to get the cat. What I was looking for.
The
Any-
thing, yes.
For more
the
word
thing
on
with the
your
stuff.
meeting.
I am simply awaiting contact.
Drat.
I have to be. I'm gonna stop talking, actually.
As you guys begin to talk, you see a very, almost as in a flash, you see a person cloaked in black appear in front of you,
Whoa.
Good heavens.
and he kneels down before you.
Oh
Prince
shit.
Ludon, your father requests your attendance.
Oh, fuck.
I look behind me.
Well, I guess you are important.
Look at that, he wasn't lying. Although
Wow.
he did lie about his name.
That's true.
We weren't sure if his dad was wanting to keep it a secret or
It-
so.
Don't tell them that either. Now,
Well, he just
Well-
called you Prince Ludon. It's nothing.
Yeah. We know who Ludon is.
And Prince isn't
what?
exactly a
Oh,
very.
right! I forgot about him.
Yeah.
why didn't you tell me?
Yeah.
I met you like
Oh, you what?
once. I think that was 7 years ago.
To be fair, he's had a bit of. Is that okay to say? Ludon?
You've
That
had
was-
a rough 7 years or however long it's been.
Roughly
it.
that, yes.
Well, you're still engaged.
Has it,
That's
has it?
commitment.
A long engagement, yes.
Wait, you've been engaged for 7 years?
I'm not going to answer any more questions.
I don't know if that's impressive or sad.
Hanlon, you're with me. Bird and Thing, I don't know what to do with you
Wow.
now.
Wow.
Now that you
Oh,
know.
wow.
Taylor and Karma.
Okay, Mr.
Athelia and
Important.
Karma's presence is also requested by the Jarl.
Oh, goody.
Of course it is.
Oh.
We get to
That
inflict
cat-
our presences on you still.
What have you done?
I don't know. I hope it was something fun.
That's fair.
Well,
Shall we?
I guess.
Let
I
us
guess
know.
we shall.
This feels like getting
Your
some-
other companions have already gathered in the Explorers Hall.
Good.
This
Oh, good, we can
feels
get
like
your money
getting.
Yeah,
Right.
you know, you still hired us, so we're still your bodyguards. So as long as we're still your bodyguards, just say the word, we'll get your money back.
Once again, do
That
not have
sounds
that
awfully
money. That money
threatening.
is done and spent.
This feels somewhat like getting summoned to the headmaster's office in school.
I don't think
Never
I'm in
been.
trouble.
I think it's a bit more higher than that, considering he like runs the city.
Yes, I run the city.
Not you.
Yeah.
Your dad.
Not you.
Oh,
Right, shall we
Right.
head?
we should head.
As you guys begin to walk away, you see the messenger kind of flicker again and just disappear.
That's kind of cool.
That's very concerning.
I thought Lynn had to do
That
that.
seems.
And as you guys make your ways back to the guild hall to speak with Jarl Augustus, that is where we will end tonight's session. It's a little bit of a shorter session, but some other people had to leave and their stuff. So thank you everyone who came out and watched or will watch this in the future. Appreciate the support.
Leave a like if you're watching this from 2027.
Make sure
Still
to
do.
comment down below your favorite fantasy food.
And the first 8 numbers of your social security, we can figure out
No.
the rest.
The party needs
what-
your help.
The party needs your help.
With your
Yes, we're
donation,
in
we can
desperate
get
need of-
address more than 3 copper.
All we need is your card number, the expiry date.
With that, have a good night, America.
I feel like we should say not to do that explicitly.